Hi team, some people are calling the new PlayStation 5 a quote-unquote slim model, but it is simply a drop-in replacement for the current models. Do you think we can expect a true slim model in the future? Thanks, keep up the good work. I'll tackle this one quickly, I think, unless you guys have got something to add. But I mean, it is smaller, but the defining work that allowed it to be smaller was the 6nm processor, which we got last year. In terms of actually making a proper slim model, you're going to need another shrink, right? And for commercial reasons, even though 4 or 5nm is available, none of the console manufacturers have gone for it, which is quite interesting. It's only AMD with the 7840U and the Z1 Extreme and ROG Ally, that kind of thing, that are actually using those process nodes at the moment, by which we could assume that they're not economically viable for a console. And we're still facing the situation where price drops on consoles are kind of not happening. In fact, prices are going up. We had this amazing summer sale of PlayStation, but it looks like the new Slim model, which is a cheaper rendition of the same console, is back up to the previous prices, and there have been actual price increases on the digital model in the US, which is quite interesting. So I think it's basically, you know, if you want a slim console in the future, it's going to be when those new process nodes are actually good value for the console manufacturers. So yeah, we're at the point now where, you know, it's been announced now with the Microsoft leak, revealed via the Microsoft leak, that the revisions for Series X and Series S coming 2024, late 24, are going to be 6nm, not 5 or 4nm. And that is the next big process shrink. And 6nm from 7 is more of an iterative step. But for whatever reason, that, you know, the console manufacturers are not seeing value there. Do you think we're going to see a slim model in future, John, in any form?
This is the slim model.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see a super slim.
Oh, no. That didn't work out so well last time.
No.
Super slim. There's nothing super about it whatsoever.
Obviously, there's still the PS5 Pro to think about, which we expect is likely to happen. The question there is, do they continue with the Chad Warden popped collar look, or do they actually go for something new? If they go for something new, that opens the door for an actual revised regular PS5, right? Because I guess technically they don't do they call this new one the PS5 Slim? Or is it just
they don't.
Exactly. No. So it's just the PlayStation 5.
It's just the new PlayStation 5.
The new PlayStation 5. So I could see them maybe doing that, but they've also put a lot of R&D obviously into this whole replaceable drive thing, and it's really tough to say what they're going to do there, but I don't feel that confident that we'll see another redesign of the original PS5 anytime soon necessarily.
It's going to take a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's all going to come down to what form the PlayStation 5 Pro is going to take and what process. I mean, if they're using 5/4nm in PS5 Pro, which I kind of think they really should be, then at that point you would think that 5nm, 4nm is actually economically viable for a mass-produced console.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just interesting that we aren't seeing those nodes that actually being used right now when, you know, graphics card makers are using it. It's used for, CPUs from AMD. Obviously, it's been used in smartphones for a long time. They're down to 3nm now, which is kind of baffling. But yeah, I mean, I think we're going to be waiting for some time. There could be a Super Slim, but let's just hope it's better than the PS3 Super Slim, which was genuinely an awful console.
No, it's not that bad.
It is. That white sliding tray is horrible.
Yeah, but okay.
It is. Yeah.
Quick flash update. I said something. I spoke earlier.
Oh, is this Future Alex?
This is Future Alex. Future Alex. You can install the different drives on EGS. What I was talking about, and I used the wrong phraseology, is you cannot move them to a different drive.
Yeah,
after you install them. That's what I was
That's
trying.
What I thought you were talking about.
Well, I think I said I installed it to the right drive. I was using the word install, but you cannot move them to a different drive without doing shenanigans. Once again, shenanigans. So Future Alex, coming at you.
So do you think there's a certain level of extra cromulence? No?
Their quabulence level has improved by 3 shades.